Hi, this is William. This is my audition explainer video. In this video, I'll explain how I made this track in Element Life, focusing on how I balance and shape sounds mainly by listening. I'll talk about drums, bass, lead, and my mixing approach and the simple mastering process. As you can see, the third and the fourth track is my reference music, and I'll go straight to the drum. When I mix this track, I use this kick as my main reference. I don't use exact numbers, but I usually set the kick at around 70% as the starting point. And then balance the other drum sounds by ear around it. Other drum sounds are grouped together. This helped me focus on the groove energy as a whole instead of over processing individual sounds. I also create a separate drum reverb return track. It's over here. Instead of adding reverb on each drum, I send different amount to the same reverb, so all the drum feels like they are in the same place. For automation on the drum, I only automate panning. This creates a subtle movement and weight, but keeps the groove stable and controlled. Next is the bass. The bass is made using an Ableton built-in instrument. My main focus is how the bass work with the kick. I adjust the level by listening until the low ends feel solid but not too heavy. I use saturator to add body and presence, and some sidechains compressor so the bass move naturally with the kick. For the D sound, I use Vital. I start from an existing preset and adjust it by ear to fit the track better. I didn't aim for complex sound design, but more for choosing the right tone. I use automation on the lead for delay and panning. The delay helps create dips, and the panning adds movement without making the lead too dominate. And now I'm talking about my mixing process. My mixing process is quite consistent across the sound. I usually start with EQ8 to clean up unwanted frequencies, and then the saturator to make the sound slightly brighter and more energetic. After that, I use compressor to control dynamic and bring out the main character of the sound. And if sound fit, I will add some reverb panning or OTT to add space or texture, but I'll try to keep things simple. And now you can hear the difference. Finally, I'm going to talk about mastering. For mastering, I use Ozone 11. My goal here is not heavy mastering, but to make the track more balanced and controlled. I use EQ and dynamic tool to keep the low end stable. I also control stereo width slightly and use the limiter to set the final level without pushing the track too hard. Thank you, this is William. This is my explainer video.